Hey, it's Kat at Kattalestv. I just want to tell you some drama that's going on. Uh, Dancing with the Stars, you know how they love to break your heart. Lauren from Fifth Harmony, of course she didn't deserve to be eliminated. But this show is not about fairness, it's about popularity and causing drama. It's almost like a trauma response. It shocks you and makes you go, oh my God, someone got kicked off that shouldn't have got kicked off. But life's not fair, obviously, because Trump's the president. Anywho, Danielle Fishel is kind of being the mature person in regards to Dancing with the Stars. She's been kind of shading Hilaria Baldwin by posting a picture of a black pool. I wasn't aware of this, but black pool is like a competition in England for ballroom dancers, and I guess Hilaria won. Well, Hilaria competed and did better than Emma Slater, who's a pro in Dancing with the Stars. But what's also funny about Danielle is that she is a dancer. Most actresses, especially several years ago, were trained in dance. You had to be a triple threat: sing, dance, and act. So there's a lot of dancers or ringers on this show. Whitney, from The Secret Lives of Mormon, whatever that show is. Anyway, her and, is it Jen or Jan? Sorry, I can't remember, because there's Jan Ravik, who's a dancer, and there's Jen. But Affleck. Both of those ladies are dancers. I don't know what it is, but a lot of Mormons are really great dancers, and they train in ballroom, which is great. So, and it's just, this show is crazy because there's a lot of great dancers, and then Jordan, who's the gymnast, is a talented mover, shall we say, but most gymnasts have some training in dance. It just makes sense. And also Robert Irwin is just blowing up the show because everybody loves it. And he's charming, and he's sweet, and he's kind. Oh, I forgot. Danielle Fishel also kind of called out Whitney when she was jumping up and down after Lauren was eliminated. And Danielle was saying, read the room, tone it down, because Lauren worked hard, and I'm sure she didn't think she was going to get eliminated. Nobody really does on this show, especially if you're doing good. You don't think you're going to get canceled like 3 weeks into the show, especially if there's other people that maybe not as good as you are. But this show is all about popularity and siphoning other people's popularity to make the show more popular. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, this cast is amazing. Even though a lot of people don't know most of the people on the show, this cast is kicking ass. It's really talented, really amazing. On the behind the scenes drama is that early during the rehearsal process, Dancing with the Stars likes to hide who's on the show until ABC releases the official cast. And I was here at rehearsal trying to get a shot, and they were blocking it. No big deal. The photographs can still sell because sometimes people like that drama. But I was told that a certain person who used to work for TMZ was very aggressive. And then I was told multiple stories. But suffice it to say, the people that were like behind her were trying to say that the security crossed the line and was like over the top, and there's rumors of a possible lawsuit. But I was like, not the security guards that I know that work Dancing with the Stars that are professional. And also there's surveillance cameras everywhere. So if they had done anything, I believe the police were called. I wasn't there that day, But long story short, the surveillance camera would prove or disprove whatever she said. But she tried to get them, I think, fired. You know what I mean? Like a Karen being overly aggressive and then projecting that security is being overly aggressive. Typical. And the thing is that I've dealt with people like her before where they can do whatever they want, but if someone does their job, they try to get them fired. I also heard that she might be suing her ex company that she worked for, TMZ. I don't know. I just find it fascinating because people were talking about it at the Jimmy Kimmel thing, and I'm not loyal to people who aren't professional and classy. But it's crazy because I've heard stories that this person was wearing a diaper at Coachella. So a person wearing a diaper, an adult diaper, as clothing at Coachella is trying to get the security guards fired. It's wild. Absolutely wild. So I don't know. We'll see what happens if it's true that there's lawsuits going to happen and stuff like that. But what ended up happening was when she came back or tried to come back or the security guards block. So everyone doesn't get a shot, because what happens is, you know, when people are unprofessional, it affects a lot of different people. And I try to bring you guys the best content I can. I've been covering Dancing with the Stars for a very long time, on and off, when I'm not doing my other things. But I love dance, and I respect dancers. So, again, I don't try to cause drama. I've had to deal with people who've been unbelievably difficult shooting the show, especially being a female who's good at what they do. You know, I called them the three little pigs. Long story, it's a long story, but I posted it on my Twitter feed a long time ago. They try to stop me, like, shooting. They try to block me and do weird stuff. They used to anyway. And I just kept doing my job. And they try to call the police on me when I didn't do anything, but the surveillance cameras proved everything. And, you know, I always tell people, there's normally surveillance cameras, so when they lie, the shit comes out. So that's the tea, the backstage tea on Dancing with the Stars. But on the positive side, this cast is one of the best casts they've ever had. I don't know who's going to win. People are going to be mad no matter what, but that's what ABC wants. You know what I'm saying? Disney wants ratings. ABC wants ratings when they're not, you know, kowtowing to Trump. But Jimmy Kimmel's back. But that's a whole nother story. But yeah, I am going to bring you more videos. Hopefully we won't have drama at rehearsal. But yeah, that's pretty much the tea. This is Kat at Kattalestv. Check out my other videos. Subscribe, like, share. But I have tons of Dancing with the Stars videos. And also other videos. So just look around and see what you like. All right? Thank you. Bye.